How to do? How y'all doing tonight? Doing good? I'm fine. Let me there we go. Hi. More peak tonight. Also, holy I need to fix some of this. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Oh, now I know why it looks like that. Hold on. Trying to mess with my thing here. Ah, screw it. It should be fine. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, hello, shitty New York. Well, that was a long night. Sleep well? You were here all night? I told you to go away. You could have died, you know. Ah, here's the music. Scientists can't believe anything without proof. It's just one of those things. And besides, what? Ah, nothing. Daniel? Here come the popo. No traffic. This is the way it ought to be around here. Daniel? So what are we sitting around? What are we sitting around for? We got work to do. Daniel. Thanks. Alright, we're gonna need some bigger weapons. There's a gun shop over there. Let's stock up. Hey, let's lose a long face. Come on, Aya. Let's go. We gotta stock up. Aida, what are you gonna do here? I believe there is a pharmacy over there. I believe there's a pharmacy over there. Here's the gun shop. It's locked. Out of the way, Aya. Oh, what are you gonna do? Daniel, no. Sorry, but it's the only way. Jesus! Are you really a cop? We think so, but we don't have scientific proof, if that's what you're asking. Well, guess that's how it is. Time to loot a gun shop. Let's see what this man's got. Go ahead and pick your favorite accessories, ladies. Alright, let's see. What do we got? 15 ammo. Ooh. Let's see what else we got. Any new guns in here? Oh, I see you. Don't think I don't see you. Another tool. Now, what are you? Bullet cap. Oh, more rounds to shoot. Let's go. Question is, what else is there? Come on. Light but tough armor. Ooh. 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 Anything else to interact with? No shotties, nothing. Only holds 10 rounds, but hits 3 times. Oh, that's gonna help a lot. If I can increase the damage for this thing, that'll be great. Okay, so my Final Fantasy brain's trying to tell me something, because usually my Final Fantasy brain is like, oh, newest weapon does more damage, but it's very clear this game wants me to make a build. Question is, what type of build are we talking here? Anyways, how was y'all's day? Mine was fine. I got the house to myself. Best question is... Hello, whoever joined. Hey, bro.
Hello.
I'm trying to make a build here. Okay, so I'm trying to make a little bit of a build here. What to keep? What to keep? Because the G19 shoots 3 shots. Increases bullet capacity. Because it's very clear this game wants me to make a build. I just don't know what to do. Because unlike FF, this game actually does have build potential. I'm just trying to figure out what I need. Because the G19 does less damage because it's a handgun, but it shoots 3 times. Fuck it. G19, you are going to carry me. I don't want no bullshit.
I'm guessing Village of Shadows is harder than hardcore.
Yes, and it's not nearly as good as Madhouse because, in my opinion, they went backwards in terms of difficulty. Whereas Madhouse changed enemy placements, spawn locations for items, and the like. Village of Shadows is literally just enemies hit harder and take forever to kill, which is why it is one of the only difficulties in the game where I personally believe you need infinite ammo for certain guns. Like, pick a gun you like, get the infinite ammo for it, and then just stick with it, because playing that game normally without that difficulty normally is so bullshit. I should know. Like, my uncle tried playing on it regularly and he got shafted hard on that difficulty. Like, it is not nearly as fun as Madhouse. Like, it is genuinely baffling how they went from Madhouse to Village of Shadows. So I recommend you get a Magnum, max it out so you can unlock the completion thing for it. Get that infinite ammo, that we can have an infinite ammo Magnum, because you're never getting through it normally. Luckily, the game gives you a lot of points.
Noted.
Also, why is it lagging so hard? Christ. I also love how this segment just lets you rob a gun store. But yeah, this game is great. I'm just... Oh, more people are joining in while it's lagging really bad. Oh, no. Sorry for the lag, people that are joining in. I don't know why it's doing this. It's been doing this for weeks now. I'm trying to get some medicine.
This opening movie of Resi Village gives me Coraline vibes.
That's sort of the point. Compared to Resi 7, what they did is that they embraced the whole sort of classic monster movie vibe, like vampires, werewolves, the Swamp Thing, that type of stuff, rather than biological horror. It's still bio-horror, but it's in a fantasy type inspirations.
It's veiled by folklore stories, basically.
Yeah. Door's broken. Oh, that means they robbed everything of the medicine. Look at that. Oof. Man, they robbed this place clean. There's barely any medicine in here. Revive. God, I can't imagine playing... Ooh, more defense. I'm just spamming A on whatever I could find. It's a shame that they abandoned the RPG system for the Resi style of game, which I kind of hate. Because it's like, come on. You had a good system to work with Parasite Eve. Why'd you change it? And I know exactly why, actually. You want to know why? You want to know what they replaced?
Yes,
So they got ex-Capcom dev to work on Parasite Eve 2, and that Capcom dev worked on Resi beforehand. And so rather than embracing the combat system from the first game, it's like, let's make this Resi with numbers. Tank controls and all, and
that explains why it looks like. That explains why it looks like original style Resi.
yeah, and I hate that. I hate it when some games do that, where it's like you have a perfectly good system and then they just throw it out for the next game. The only exceptions I have are for games that are like very clearly every game is meant to be a different thing. I like FF, for example. Like, I don't mind FF because they change styles every couple of games. I don't mind that. But it's the fact that some games just straight up do it with like no intention of going back, where it's like you had an amazing system to work with, and rather than improve upon it, you just throw it away for something else. And I hate it when they do that, because it's like, why? You could have improved upon the system for Parasite Eve 2, but no, you made it like Resi instead. And don't get me wrong, I love Resi. I already know it's one of my favorite franchises, but Parasite Eve had an identity already at that point. Why would you change it for a Resi clone? You're just proving people right by saying Parasite Eve's a Resi clone, even though it's not. It's a JRPG with horror game elements. It's not a Resi game whatsoever. So I don't know why they made it like this. It's stupid. I'm kind of hoping Square remakes this because, well, I don't want this game series to die. Like, people are clamoring for a new type of, people are clamoring for more horror games as of late, because we're currently entering a renaissance for horror right now with like a bunch of horror games coming out and the like. So it kind of makes me mad that they're dumping. It kind of makes me mad that Square's not getting on that. Like, come on, Square. You have one horror IP. Renew the license for the thing so you can make a new one. You can make money off of that. You clearly need the money right now, considering you're sort of shafting some of your dev teams right now. Speaking of Square, I like how they think they're still on the top dogs as of late, because they still think they're in their heyday. Because I'm pretty sure you heard of the...
Well, Square definitely...
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Heard of what?
Because I was about to say that Square thinks they're in their heyday because they're still expecting to sell gangbusters thanks to, like, their heyday. But it's like, oh, didn't meet sales expectations. Game still sold a lot of units. They're essentially expecting COD numbers when they think their popularity hasn't reached that yet. Also, hey, Doc.
Hello, Doc.
Hello.
I'm playing Parasite Peak.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you about all the secrets that you're missing that you can never go back to get.
Unless I go New Game Plus, which, if I want to get the true ending, I need to do New Game Plus, which, why the fuck would they... Never mind, I know why, because the tower is hard as balls.
Yeah, because there's also stuff you can only get in New Game Plus, like the super tools, which allow you to take off every aspect of a gun and put it on a new gun, rather than just being able to pick only one thing. Those are New Game Plus specific. And those suck because they're randomly generated and put through the world. You can sometimes do an entire playthrough and get 0. Sometimes you can get like 6 of them. There's also the side quest to farm out 100 junk and give it to Torres, so you can get the best handgun in the game.
I don't know I don't know how tools work. How do tools work?
So you know how you have your gun stats, and then you have the things underneath it. It's like 4-shot or more shots, but you can't lock on anymore or pick your targets, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Your most common one is going to be like ×2, ×3, ×4 for how many bullets you can shoot. A tool lets you take one aspect of a gun and put it on another gun. What I do is I just keep taking the stats and put it on the new gun. So I use all my stuff like because when you take stats, it takes, I think, all of your stats. But even if it doesn't take all your stats, you just want to take your firepower. But it deletes your gun afterwards. So you have to make sure you want what you want. So I just take the firepower off of my previous gun and put it on my new gun. Like, it takes the plus, like, whatever you have. And then it just keeps stacking over the entire game. So it'll have, like, a pistol by the end of the game that's, like, 60 damage. And then since you've been using tools on firepower the entire game, it's plus an extra, like, 25 or 30.
Question, does
Other
rate
than
of
that,
fire
if you have a
stack?
gun you don't really care about, or...
Does rate of fire stack,
I
like, you could take it off and you can
think
put another gun?
does? I think it does. Because I'm pretty sure that's how some people beat the tower, is they get, like, an MP5, and they stack enough rate of fire ones with random hits where they can shoot 25 bullets in a single turn. You don't get to pick your targets, though, but if you're just fighting a boss, you mag dump 25 bullets in a single turn. But that might need the use of super tools, but I'm pretty sure you can take anything off of a gun and put it on a new gun.
I'm just hoping it doesn't overwrite
with a tool. Just be aware that it always stacks higher and higher. I'm not sure about fire rate, but I know for firepower it just stacks into infinity.
Well,
it just keeps stacking higher and higher.
Well, I'll test it out right now.
I know magazine size also. Magazine. Make a save because it deletes your old gun afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, you're not streaming to the Discord, so I had to close the YouTube one to join the call because my phone, for some reason, won't play YouTube videos in like a pop-up window anymore for some reason, and it sucks. But thank you, YouTube.
Oh no, it does overwrite it. Oh,
it does?
Yeah, it overwrites it.
Yeah, was it? Okay, I wasn't sure about I know firepower stacks. I know ammo capacity stacks, but I'm not sure if fire rate and how many bullets you can shoot per turn stacked or not.
Hold on, let me reset the game.
Yeah.
I'm resetting it.
I'm not the most knowledgeable about the whole gun
Eve.
stuff because, I'll be honest, I know a bunch about Parasite Eve. It's just that I'm always of the effect of, since super tools don't exist in regular new game, why would I spend anything else except for putting more firepower on my gun? It doesn't matter if it can only shoot 2 bullets per turn. I'll just do more dodging, and I will have a gun that does like 80 damage per bullet.
Yeah, because...
And I'll just kill them in a few turns.
Yeah.
And then you just take firepower, and you do firepower, and you do firepower, and you do firepower, and I just do nothing but firepower.
So I was talking about this earlier. I was not gonna lie, I'm hoping that someday Square remakes Parasite Eve. And oh wait, because I got the M16, I could trade. Oh, I could just move the G19 stuff over to the M16. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Like I said,
Alright.
just firepower. Just do the base stats. I don't worry about any of the down below stuff.
Yeah, I do the down
Unless
below
it's like I get 2 guns, and if I get 2 guns, like one of them is amazing, but it doesn't have any good stats on it, and I'm gonna toss it in the box anyways. Then I'll take one of the down below sections off of it if it's worthwhile. But other than that,
Yeah, I feel like this game really encourages you to make a build. Like, it wants you to make a build, but it takes a while for you to actually start thinking about it. It's like sort of like how Neo does it. Neo 2 essentially is like your first vanilla new game run is like your build doesn't matter, just stick with what you like. But then after that, you gotta start thinking about it.
Yeah. Level cap is also only level 30, and you'll be like super over level. Well, so level 30 is not the level cap. Technically, the level cap is 99, but once you hit like level 30, I think the XP like 10x's the amount you need to hit a level up. So it's
Yeah.
insane, and you won't be getting very many levels. Plus, you have all of the magic by level 30. And once you get Liberate, you really don't need guns anymore, because Liberate is your boss killer.
Yeah, unless you're doing like the tower, which the tower basically is like you need these overpowered weapons because that tower is hard.
Yeah, and then that's why when you're at the museum, there is an MP5 that you can get that carried me through the rest of the game.
Which I need
because
to find.
it's one of the ones that shoots a ton of bullets. Yeah, I closed the. Let me open up the stream on a separate device so I can actually see what you're doing.
You could do it on
But
a PlayStation.
when the city is abandoned, by the way, you can get the grenade launcher.
Oh, where though?
But the grenade launcher is kind of. It's in the warehouse. It's an optional area.
Well, how can I get to it?
Okay, I can mute the stream real quick because my voice is there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I usually end up having to do. Because then your voice just overlaps from the stream itself. And
Yeah, it
makes
should just be.
understanding confusing.
Yeah.
I should be able to what?
Oh, I was gonna say it should be a new marker on the map as soon as you leave both the gun store and the drugstore.
All right, I'll check.
I hope that if they remaster the first one, I hope they keep it pretty much exactly how it is. Because
Yeah.
the first one is perfect. The second one is to get the true ending in the second one, it's obtuse as hell. Like to get the true ending, you have to kill a hard boss within 3 minutes because you have to kill it before it runs away, and then you have to wait for a phone call and keep an eye on who calls you, and then backtrack to a very early area of a game to save someone, and then meet them later in a lab.
Yeah, I'm hoping they.
And then you have to pick up a teddy bear off of a bike, and that teddy bear is crucial. You have to pick it up from the parking garage, and then you give the teddy bear to a kid, and then you help a blind man, and then that gets you the good ending.
I'm hoping.
And it's like, what?
I'm hoping if they remake it, they try to make a hybrid between FF7 Remake's combat system. Because what makes Parasite Eve's combat system so good is that you gotta be very methodical. The thing is, though, because if they do remake it, they'd end up making a third-person shooter from it. Because if they're gonna remake it, they're gonna do it the way modern horror games are done, which, oh boy,
Yeah. That might work for Parasite Eve 2, because Parasite Eve 2 is Resident Evil. So, Parasite Eve 1 is Final Fantasy, but they took a little bit of Resident Evil, but it's Final Fantasy 8, basically. Parasite Eve 2 is just classic Resident Evil. It's hold down R1 and press X to shoot, but what if they gave you spells? What if Leon could cast Quake and Meteor?
Yeah, it's why I'm hyped for an indie game called Parasite Beast, which comes out next year, and it's going to be on consoles as well, which means... And from what I saw from the gameplay trailer, it's basically like exactly how I envisioned it, where it's like, you do have a dedicated melee, but your spells are still the classic Parasite Eve dome. So you can still shoot your spells and stuff.
There are melee weapons in this game, by the way. I'm not sure if you use them, but there's like 2 in the entire game. There's one at the very beginning. You get the baton, and there's one in the sewers that you can grab late game. And those are like your only 2.
No, I found a third one. I found
melee
Club
weapons.
2. It's in the gun store. I found it.
Okay. Oh, okay. I forgot about the gun store one. I think of not the sewers that are a labyrinth, but there's like a giant aqueduct sewer, like changing the flow of water type place.
Yeah.
You can find a baton there. I think that's at the start of disc 2.
Also, museum. You said the museum is where you get the MP5, right?
Yeah, because that's where the T-Rex is, and you get the T-Rex in the museum. But you go to the museum multiple times, so I'm not sure if it's on your first or second visit. Because I'm pretty sure you go to the museum, parts of it are locked, you have to go somewhere else and get the key. Because this is the part of the game where it's kind of open, or it kind of opens up. Not like a whole lot, but there's more places you can go. Like, you should be able to hit the warehouse now. But I'd have to Google that because I don't actually remember.
Well, I'm
But
going
you
to get
should
the
be able to hit the
MP5
warehouse.
just in case. Research facility.
Yeah.
I'd like to conduct an experiment and test something. It might be relevant. How about the facility in the museum where Clamp is at? They had really extensive equipment there. No way, man. Anywhere but there. Should have been evacuated by now. It should be okay. Yes, that sounds good. Daniel, is that okay? I'm expecting a big tip for this. Oh yeah, I forgot Daniel hates Clamp. Really, like a lot.
Clem? I mean, I do. Clem's an asshole.
Yeah, he's the doctor that was like sucking off the mitochondria.
Did he already do the scene where he basically insults his family?
I don't know.
And then Daniel's. I'm not sure if he gives him a right hook or picks him off the ground, but he's about to kick in Clump's ass.
Yeah. So this.
Also, is wrong. What day are you on? Because the warehouse opens on day 5.
Day 3.
I thought it opened up on day 3, which, yeah. Apparently it opens up way later than I thought.
Well, I mean, the grenade launcher sounds like a late game weapon, so.
Yeah, but you shoot it once and it has its own special ammo type, so it's like the equivalent of
the Magnum.
A modern Resident Evil Magnum, where it's, yeah. Except the Magnum's weird in the fact that in Resident Evil 2 and 3 originals, you get like 52 Magnum rounds by the end of the game.
Well, that's because you know your
shit. They basically want you to have it replace your pistol.
That's because you know your shit.
Yeah, but once you hit like... Yeah, but, well, I don't know. If you play RE2 and 3 originals, once you understand the crafting system in 3 original, and just play 2 original regularly, they're pretty ammo forward.
Dude.
Especially since the American version has a bunch of invisible ammo spots that if you just press X in certain areas, 30 bullets, and you can get like 150 by like the first half hour.
I still found it funny that I remember I was playing Resi 3 one time with you, like original on the Discord, and you were actually like kind of annoyed from the stuff I was doing.
You ran in a circle and died.
I know, it's great. Can find a research facility in this building? Hopefully we won't run into the jerk who runs it. Since he's been evacuated, it should be empty. Hey, Pet.
I have to learn code now, apparently, all because I just wanted to make a plugin for Minecraft.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
For a lab in a museum, it does have fairly extensive equipment. So, what'd you want to test? Yes, of course, let me see. I was able to extract a gel-like substance from Aya's clothing. Gel? Is it from Eve? Yes, appears to be a remnant of Eve's cells. God, the writing for this game is really good for a PS1 game, because usually PS1 games are still trying to get the hang of it. But
the bitches
I mean, they have a basis to go off of. This game's based on a book called Parasite Eve.
Oh yeah, I remember I talked about it last stream, and that book got a movie, and this game is technically a sequel to the novel.
Yeah, Maeda's in the book, even. He's a returning character.
Yeah, which is probably why Square won't remake it, but because they need to buy the rights for it, because it's based off an existing IP, because technically the Parasite Eve games are licensed games, technically. So, yeah, that's what's taken them a while.
Yeah.
Like, they're technically licensed games with an original story, which sucks because that means unless the guy who made the novels is interested in, or the publishing company that made the novels is interested in making a new game for it, they'd have to either go back to Square or pick another company. And I remember I said last time, a really specific one, I wanted Capcom to remake it, or I'm thinking, when I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, that's not a good idea. But at the same time, which actually, yeah, it's surprising. Like, you would expect they would go for Capcom first, right? Considering the whole science fiction ideal thing and the scientific abominations ideas. Like, you would think they would go with Capcom first, but they didn't.
Well, they want an RPG, so you go with the RPG guys.
And oh, would you look at that? Not only did it make an RPG, but it actually is kind of scary too. Because when I watched that first cutscene with the rat, it actually made me gag. The cellular level, her power cannot be as strong as I have said previously.
If what I just looked up is correct, the Parasite Eve book is in the public domain.
Oh.
Because I thought it was.
At the start of this year, apparently.
Oh, that's cool. So basically anyone can now make an IP based off it now.
Yeah, if not this year, it would have been soon, because it's 70 years after, I think, the death of the original author makes it public domain.
Yeah, except for Disney, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is because Mouse.
That, and that's also Japanese.
The House of
law.
Mouse is obsessive.
Yeah, not only that, it's Japanese copyright law, so it could probably be different for all we know. Ow. Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I just want to conduct this experiment to see whether or not... I like how... Also, apparently the original novel's a bit of a hard read as well. I mentioned this in the last stream, where it's like... because the original author was, I think, a biology scientist or something, or a biologist, he goes really in-depth on what the human body can do, to the point where it feels like you're reading a textbook, like a science textbook. So that's what makes it kind of a hard read. Like, apparently the story is good. It's just
it was also
it's a hard
not
read.
translated. Yeah, I also think when this game came out, it wasn't even translated into English.
So for all we know, Parasite Eve was an original IP until we realized it's based off a book.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Witcher thing, where the author of The Witcher, he can go eat a bag of dicks.
Oh yeah, didn't he try to ask
but
for
also,
royalties, but it failed miserably?
Yeah, so the whole thing is this guy wrote the book of The Witcher, and then he said, video games are stupid, nobody's going to buy this shit, and sold the rights wholesale for $5,000. Completely. And then after it blew up after The Witcher 3, he wanted royalties, but they said, no, we own the rights to this. And then he got super butthurt that they started using Geralt from because the game or the books weren't translated into Polish from Polish into English, despite the fact that the author said they were. He was just lying out of his ass for like a decade, being like, oh no, they totally exist. If you want to read the source material where I came from it, because it's my idea, it's my thing, I was the one who wrote it, go here. And it's like, this is Polish. What do you mean I'm supposed to read this? And then they released them in English after The Witcher 3, and they used Geralt from the video games on the box art, and he got super butthurt. And then CDPR felt bad, so they gave him royalties after the fact, and also just to leave him alone. But man, he is the biggest baby about my royalties.
And then Netflix happened, and then proceeded to, and then when he did get an adaptation of the books, Netflix proceeded to ruin it.
Yeah.
Because they did
assassinate all of the characters.
Because they did that thing that I hate, where it's like, oh, we know better than the guy that wrote the original material. Time to do our own spin. Because for some weird reason, there are some people obsessed with doing their own spin on Take, and it's a trend I've been noticing, and I despise it. They did it with Yakuza. They did it with the Resi show. They did it with they did it with let's see what else. Well, with Witcher, which is obvious another one. They did it with a bunch of there's like a bunch of people, shows that did that, and I hate that trend because it's stupid. Because all you have to do is make an adaptation.
Resi has the worst. Has three times now, Resident Evil has gotten a restart from Raccoon City, and all of them have been not anything near what you want.
Like,
because you have the first Resident Evil movies, and then it's I want my wife Mila Jovovich to be the main character. Jill, who cares? She's in one movie. Claire, Chris, kill him. Carlos, he's going to reenact the ending, or Dom in Gears of War 3 for funsies.
Which is why I kind of
Barry will throw him in as fan service.
Which is why I find it kind of funny that the final chapter, they at the end of the commercial when I used to watch it, the end of the commercial is like saying like Resident Evil, the final chapter. Also, RE7's coming out.
Hell, I saw the final the final Resident Evil movie in theaters. The most hilarious death Wesker is ever going to get.
Dude, they did Wesker
he just kind of gets smushed by a baller.
They did him so dirty in that movie, dude.
And right before that movie starts, it's Go Tell Aunt Rhody, which I had to tell you last time, that is not a Marilyn Manson song, no matter how many times you say it. It's from the 1700s.
I said I thought.
And it's about
I said I thought it was a Marilyn Manson song, and then you corrected me and said it's from the 1750s, and I'm like, oh, okay, so it's the original. I'm guessing, and because I assume Marilyn Manson did like a remixed version of it, because when you said it's a song about how a fox broke in the chicken pen and ate everything, I just like, oh, so Marilyn Manson remixed it to how a man was like, or how a dude was like held imprisoned in some shit. And
I didn't even know about the Marilyn Manson stuff, to be honest.
And then go on to and the one we got in 7 is a remixed version of that one.
Yeah. I like the original concept of that would totally scar and fuck up a child to be like 8 years old and go into the chicken coop and seeing all of your chickens that you would probably be petting and harvesting the eggs of dead.
Yeah,
that's fucked up and scarring.
And then
go tell Aunt Rhody that everyone's dead.
And then the 7 version was very on the nose, where it was very obviously trying to talk about Eve and like the bakers. That one's like very on the nose. Still amazing, but it's
except that
on the nose.
Yeah,
it's just as I thought.
Yeah, except it's a lie.
But yeah, like
few amount of people actually survive in 7.
Yeah. But before they continue, like I said, I fully believe they can remake this game with 7 remakes combat, because it showed that you can do a melee and a gun. Parasite Beast is proof. And I'm not talking like, third person shooter, but it's more like you have a dedicated melee, but like your ATBs for like your gun, for example. Or like your spells and the like.
That might make it too easy though, because the game is based on dodging. It's a bullet hell, if you think about it.
No, yeah.
Having a melee and a bullet hell would kind of... I think you should just have ATB and then picking between gun. Obviously have a melee, but don't make it a dedicated button. I think it's fine just having a...
They could probably balance it out where you have to like shoot off specific limbs. That would be also a good way to balance it, because one of the bosses literally requires you to shoot the tail before you could deal damage. So melee is not going to be the go-to thing, because if you do melee, you're at the risk of getting shot in the face, because it is also a bullet hell. So do you want to risk melee for quick damage, or get shot in the face with like 10 different flavors of bullet?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I think if they do remake this game, I'm gonna be upset regardless of what they do because I don't think you should change the gameplay style at all.
Well, what they
I
could
would
do,
prefer
what they could do
your run
is
around and dodge bullets until your ATB gauge,
what
and
they
then you just hit the button. I don't want to become an action RPG like 7 Remake did. I don't want it to turn into like RE7 because I like RE7. I can't stand the first person combat of RE7. I don't like first person horror games. I think they're booty cheek awful.
what they can do is that they can get
Mostly
their,
because I'm biased and I don't find those things to be scary.
well, yeah, you have a bias towards like any game pre PS3, but also like I feel like what they could do is that they can definitely modify it. Like I said, like I'm not talking like go full RE6 where it's like melee is only optional if you're like you're close, but I'm not. But at the same time, I'm not saying go full max pain. There has to be a balance to strike. Like obviously for like let's say you're
You know what?
gun.
I think if you do Max Payne 3 but it's Parasite Eve, that could totally work considering how much of a badass Aya Brea or Aya Brea.
I feel like
I still don't know how her first name is supposed to be pronounced. If it's
Aya,
Aya
yeah,
or
it's
Aya.
Aya, yeah.
But I go,
Oh, you know what would be a good idea? Maybe like Bioshock in third person.
Bioshock could work.
Like Bioshock in third
I think
person.
Bioshock is like the only first-person horror game that I would still count as to be scary, and that isn't even a horror game. That's more,
Immersive sim, but it's
immersive
light.
sim.
But like, yeah, I
than
feel like they
horror.
can if they do like, and I'm not talking like first person, but like third person, obviously. They could definitely, like I said, they can combine like FF7 Remake's ATB gauge with Bioshock's plasmids, and I could definitely see it working. Like you have your gun, which is like basic decent damage for when like you're running around, and then when you got your magic, you could shoot it out Bioshock style. What is it?
Yeah, I think that's how Parasite Eve 2 did it, kind of. Because it's more Resident Evil, so it's based on an MP meter that recharges. And you just shoot it from a separate meter, and you have your normal Resident Evil tank controls. But not tank controls, because Parasite Eve has 3D movement.
Though if they do
But,
make
you
the
know.
shooter, they're gonna have to separate the ammo types because the reason you can still shoot so much in this game is because it's like a universal ammo type. So if they ever remake it, I think to balance out the shooting, they're gonna have to make separate ammo counts for like one for handgun.
Parasite Eve 2 does the separate ammo types. Like, every single gun type has like 3 separate ammo. Where it's like, oh, you have shotgun, and shotgun has Firefly, slugs, and regular. Pistol has your 9mm Parabellum, and then 9mm hollow point. Assault rifle, grenade launcher, stun grenade rounds, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think you could probably backport Parasite Eve stuff into one if you want that, because it already has a basis.
Yeah, like you can definitely do that. Like I said, you could definitely do like the shooting via like 7 Remake with like the movement. And if you like I said, Melee, they could definitely do like more emphasis on the shooting, obviously, because Melee, like Resi, is meant to be like a backup in case you're out of ammo. It's why like the club is like you get a slightly stronger melee. So they probably knew that, hey, there's some idiots are going to run out of ammo because they're too low level or didn't use the system. Might as well give them a melee weapon to at least survive. You never know, right? So maybe they could do a less an emphasis on melee.
Unless you're playing...
And more like, oh, the melee is just there if like you're low on ammo. Like Resi does it.
Yeah. Unless you're playing Code Veronica X, where the knife is so unbelievably good, it's better than the pistol in 90% of scenarios because it's broken. And it actually does damage per frame that the knife is in the body instead of doing damage once. So you can slash at their legs and it does 8 knife attacks at once.
Yeah. Your cells are completely
It's
surrounded
busted.
by them. Like I said, they could definitely take the Bioshock approach for a Parasite Eve remake, where it's like just Bioshock in third person. Where it's like, yeah, you have like your you like I said, you could have your gun on like your right hand and your magic on your left, in a way, but obviously we can't do the Bioshock approach because like left and right triggers because third person. So like, yeah, aiming and shooting is gonna be normalized, and you got like a special button like R1 for your magic. And in order to imitate the ATB, you can like when you're choosing your spell, you can just slow down time, allowing you to aim, so that way you can shoot it off. Like holding down like the trigger lets you aim it, and then you can like go to immediately shoot it out once you figure out the spot. As you can see, the mitochondria of Eve has taken over the nucleus. In a similar manner, the beast that attacked you probably experienced the same thing. Does the mitochondria really have the power to control the nucleus? God, the fact you got, if you actually know your shit involving science, you gotta suspend your disbelief so hard for this, which is why I miss games like this, because so many games have to try to like not destroy your disbelief, and I'm like, dude, you're playing a game that uses the power of mitochondria to set people on fire. What do you mean suspend your disbelief?
Why do you think I don't pay attention to the story of it?
Exactly.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and the mitochondria can also make Cerberus real, and it makes them hot. Really, really hot. I feel hot all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, the
As I
entire
burst
stage
into
gets
flames.
and the entire stage the crowd gets set on fire. A dude's eyeballs literally melts from his eyes, and every single one person on the stage becomes a sludge.
Yeah, and then I guess the cool moment of I'm gonna pull out my gun and then kick my date, basically in the ass and tell him to run while I shoot this monster that's burning people.
I still find it so
Go
funny.
straight from.
I still find it so funny in
Like-
the beginning of the game where it's like, she's like, she sees Eve set people on fire. Her first instinct, freeze, NYPD.
Yeah, off duty on a date at a theater that she doesn't even want to be at. NYPD freeze. You're lighting people on fire. Bang, 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 bang.
There's a police brutality joke in there, but I'm not going to say it. No, the normal mitochondria never has such power. But Eve's mitochondria has gone through tremendous evolutionary changes.
No, I think if you're setting people on fire, like you're setting people on fire without in this manner, I think the cops are okay to shoot you.
Well,
just this once.
Oh, I know. They're okay to shoot, but the question is, why would you say NYPD freeze and announce it rather than just, oh, I don't know, shoot the person that just set everyone on fire immediately? Why would you announce, like, run up to the stage, stand in front of there, not shooting, and then announce your NYPD? Like, that's gonna do anything.
Maybe they'll kindly stop lighting people on fire.
Yeah. This is what I think happened to Eve's mitochondria. Normally, mitochondria requires oxygen when they generate energy called ATP.
I actually knew what that was. They taught us that in high school.
Is this just another
speaking of
allegory for ATB? That would be so funny.
Yeah, well,
No,
fun fact,
like
you're
an
in a
actual
museum,
real-life
so you
thing.
have to actually just do high school tests to get some of the items and progress, where it's like, what does RNA stand for? What is the DNA sequence of GATAT?
All right, that shit was not high school.
GATTACA.
It'll be so, dude. Imagine some
that
poor.
that last thing in particular was not high school.
Dude, imagine some poor
I
kid.
learned that in high
That
school.
is college,
Medica.
at least.
Imagine some.
Well, I guess I am also a hyper nerd, and I graduated high school with like 9 science credits. I took AP classes, but that's besides the point. I learned that in high school,
It'd be
so technically it is a high school class.
You imagine some poor kid is like, oh man, I heard there's really good items in here. I wonder what to do. It's like, oh man, is the answers in the game? No, you gotta go and you gotta go to high school to learn these answers.
Open up a textbook, nerd.
Hell yeah. Get educated, bitch.
And then you find it. Get educated while you fucking fight horrific rat monsters.
Yeah.
Average D&D experience.
It really be like that. Normally, mitochondria requires oxygen when they generate energy called ATP. So at this time, the mitochondria requests oxygen from the nucleus. Without the energy supply from the mitochondria, the nucleus cannot function. Say it again, everybody. Everybody remind us, the mitochondria is the
Mitochondria
powerhouse
is
of
the
the cell.
powerhouse of the cell.
It's the powerhouse of the cell.
So in essence,
I don't even know why that became a meme anyway.
So in essence, the two organelles constantly rely on each other, but in this case, see, dude, I swear to fucking God, someone at Square must have been a huge fucking nerd. It seems
They make
would be nothing new
RPGs.
for
I'd
Square.
argue that
We
they're
don't-
full of nerds.
yes. Here's the thing:
Like, yeah,
fantasy
that's kind of their whole
nerds.
shtick.
They're fantasy nerds who are into D&D type shit. Not here is a science textbook. Pick what words sound cool and then put it in the game. Oh my God!
They've been doing that shit since Final Fantasy VI.
No, a science textbook, not
They
whatever.
already had genetic manipulation.
Oh, that explains a lot. Seems that Eve developed the power to reverse this symbiotic relationship. Evolution,
What
or
exactly
even
does that
mutation,
explain?
seems likely in this case. Well, apparently, if we want to figure shit out, we gotta read the novel that who knows is translated. Reverse the cycle. Even with a limited number of cells, her cells have this much power. Can you imagine how much power Eve has within her
Actually,
whole
Live
body?
Alive might have been before Final Fantasy VI, so it was done in Live Alive.
Maeda?
Well, I guess it's not the same. They were like melting people into goo and minor spoilers, I guess.
Yes.
Melting people into goo and then getting their psychic energy to all combine together in order to fuel a giant mech.
Could you test my cells? Oh, I think stream crashed. Fuck. How is it? What the?
The FBI, after hearing me say what I just said, goodbye, stream. You are no longer wanted here.
Hold on, I'm checking something.
Mine's still going.
Yeah, but it's shitty. Like,
And now there's the loady wheel.
okay, I'm checking something out real fast. PS5 turned on. Okay, is it downloading something? If that's the case, I'm gonna be mad. Because last time this happened was during a Femblem stream, and apparently what ended up happening is that I was downloading something and it lagged it. Nope, nothing's downloading.
Well,
Think it's just my internet
well,
being
your
shitty.
family could be using the internet.
But here's the thing, my family's out for the night.
Oh.
So it's genuinely just shitty internet. Yes, of course, but I want to know. I want to know I have the power to fight her. I want to know where I stand with her. Aya? Please, Maeda, I need to know why. Ah, yes, Aya Brea. The fact that they butchered her character in Third Birthday, man.
Well, thankfully,
It's not even
it's not
her.
canon. And spoilers, because you didn't play Third Birthday in the first place. That isn't even Aya. It's some fucking brain experiment bullshit. Fucking.
Yeah.
Don't play Third
We
Birthday.
have MB at home.
Fucking sucks.
No, dude, you don't understand.
It's
a Third Birthday sucks. Essentially, it's like, okay, at least Parasite Eve 2 had a system to work with. Okay, we at least know the direction this series went. And then because of trends and because the devs clearly didn't care about the game's legacy, it's like, what if time travel bullshit?
What if time travel and let's character assassinate the character that's supposed to be Aya? Maybe, but not really, because it isn't. So Aya, I've talked about it before. Her first instinct to people being set on fire is police, stop, and then go up to the threat. Aya Brea in Third Birthday is all about mind hacking soldiers to do the dirty work for you and soul jumping into them while she takes damage and then moans in your ear the entire game.
They forget to mention the fan
Very
service.
sensual.
The fan service where
Yeah,
every time you
full
get
of fan
hit,
service.
every time you get hit, your clothes get ripped off because reasons.
Yeah, and it's
Just don't play it.
You go from 2 games of NYPD stop to Special Task Force Agent Mist fighting BOWs, because they refer to them as BOWs by the second game.
I
Can't wait
wonder
for
where
the
they
next
took that
game to be
from.
like, yeah, actually, all of this was the game in the game the entire time.
That would have been. Oh, I would be livid. Although I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind the gag of, like, you know how some RPGs do that gag of, oh, I'm playing this game inside the game. Like, imagine someone's like, if they ever remake this game, they have like a kid playing Parasite Eve on his PS1 or something, and it just cuts to like the game happening at the same time. Like, that's the one time I'll accept that gag.
Well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to accept it again when you play a certain game that you haven't played yet.
That is. Oh, right, Star Ocean 3.
Not gonna tell you. That, oh, yeah, I forgot that was also a thing.
Yes, of course. Thanks, Maeda.
But it wasn't what I was talking about, so there's your only hint.
Could you step over here, please? It's not Danganronpa 2, I know that. Or Danganronpa 3, which I'm never going to play.
Danganronpa 3 was an anime, dude. Come on.
Oh, yeah,
V3.
V3.
You mean
I
V3.
forgot.
Hey, you're not supposed to correct me.
Make me.
That's ruining the blind experience.
What blind experience? It's been a thing for the past 10 years.
That's the fucking title.
Oh, yeah, V3 came out 7-8 years ago. Oh, fuck. I'll need your arm. I'm not even that old, and I still feel old. Like this. Here. Yes, yes. Ow!
Sometimes you make me feel old because you should be knowing things that I know and you just don't.
What do you mean I should be knowing
Yeah,
things that you know?
Yes,
Dude.
everyone knows what a Super Famicom was.
It's a NES, not Super
Obviously, I'm
Famicom.
exaggerating, but
Dude, yesterday he mentioned how Resident Evil 7 makes him feel nostalgic, and I'm like, dude, I was graduating high school when RE7 came out.
Then I told you it came out 8 years ago.
What do you mean it makes you feel nostalgic? The game is
Hi,
that
werewolf.
old to you almost a decade ago, and it's like, oh, okay, all right.
okay,
RE9's
yeah, I
coming
guess.
out. We had 2 mainline games come out since then, or one soon to be coming out. Let me just set this up here. Also, apparently I'm halfway through this
Does
game
anyone
now.
remember
apparently.
Symphony of Eternity?
What the fuck is that?
It's a game for the 3DS.
That's more
Game?
obscure than anything. I think you better see for
Symphony
yourself.
of Eternity. It is probably one of the most obscure games I could ever even think of, and I have no idea how I discovered it.
What
is
game
it?
are you talking about?
Symphony of Eternity, which is an old
Symphony of
3DS game.
Eternity.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Part of the Symphony series, or is it just coincidental that it's also a Symphony game?
Coincidence entirely. It has nothing
Okay.
to do with that series.
Oh my god, it's DNA equivalent to materia.
Now you can commit war crimes.
Well, I mean, you're already casting magic.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
said, they can easily remake this game by making a third-person Bioshock and tying like the ATB to like your spells. Do you realize what is happening?
And like I said, 2 already kind of did that, but it's still a little not quite
Like
the
I,
Bioshock that you would hope for.
well, like
But
I
it's
said,
getting there.
like I said, I would like to believe they combine like FF7, modify FF7 Remake's combat system into like a third-person shooter. They can definitely make it work somehow. Parasite Beast is a good example. Like I said, it's an indie game coming out next year. Which
You
I
have too
wanna
much
buy.
faith in the devs.
Is
And
it
you
wrong?
have too little.
Is it wrong to have
Yes.
faith in games you know will be good?
Yes, faith gets you disappointed. It's like hope. It's so
That's
overrated.
expectation. You shut your fucking mouth.
Okay, very fucking funny.
What do you mean?
I know exactly what you're
Hope and
referencing.
faith are guiding principles, What you are talking about is fucking expectations.
I'm just not a big hope guy.
Well, I mean, you do play Danganronpa, so...
Do you hope to see tomorrow?
Well, I guess we'll have to see.
Your mitochondria are supplying more energy to the nuclei of your cells.
An earthquake could always happen right now, and I could fall into this, or my floorboard could break, and I could fall into the basement and crack my head and die.
It's almost as if they are protecting the nuclei from your mitochondria. Why does Aya's mitochondria have this kind of power? I don't know, Are you familiar with Richard Dawkins' theory of the selfish gene? You mean the novel that inspired Kojima's storytelling for MGS entirely?
You mean the novel that literally no one actually understands the concept of? They have just read The Selfish Gene and then completely misunderstand the point of the book and just be like, oh yes, the selfish gene is about genetics and also the want to be greedy. And then they take it at the most surface level, who gives a shit point.
Pretty much.
Wait for the next Taku. Nobody understands this particular theory video.
Why the fuck is it lagging so hard? I'm not even streaming anything to get you guys. Like, at all. Like, why?
It sounds like a skill issue. You should buy more bandwidth.
I think it may be my weather, because it's apparently it's a bit Let me check my weather real quick. Nope, it's clear skies. I think oh yeah, Columbus Day is tomorrow, I think. In simple terms, it states that genes act in a manner of preserve and ensure survival of the species. Hey man, I don't read those scientific journals. What are you trying to say? Depending on how you look at it, you could say that Eve is trying to destroy all mitochondria except her own. So basically all humanity, got it. In response to that, mitochondria has
well, it's more than humanity, man.
Literally everything that exists.
It's literally everything that has cells.
Which is basically every single thing on Earth, aka plants as well. So, literally everything.
It's a crime that's like, I guess, even more than nigh omnicide.
It's literally...
The only thing that does it is FS6.
In response to that, Aya's mitochondria has developed the power to rebel. Why only Aya's? Shouldn't it be the same for us as well? We should all have the power based on... That seems to follow the natural order of things, but I'm sorry, I don't know why.
Oh, great. How many fucking hounds are there?
What are you doing in my lab? This is breaking and entering. Why haven't you evacuated the city yet? I'm asking why you people are in my lab. We received orders to evacuate the city. Professor, you really should. I tell you, cops are the ones corrupting this fine city. Oh, is this the shit talking the family? I'm sorry. It's my fault. You see, I asked them to bring me here. Who the hell are you? Oh, I'm Kunihiko Maeda, and I'm a scientist from Japan. You were using my electronic scope. What is this? Where'd you get this specimen? Where'd you get these cells? Those are...
Where the
I don't know.
do I go?
Me personally, I wouldn't tell this random dude jack shit about where I got these cells.
He's an asshole. Do you take me for a fool? With cells like these, they must affect the body's natural state. Oh, shut up. I'll just ask Officer Brea. Your cells contain a tremendous amount of energy. How do you know it's hers already? Do you feel any bodily changes? You should feel somewhat hot, no? Speak up, officer. I can't hear you. Have you lost consciousness any time recently? Hey! Hey, what the hell is this? Why's my boy's name here? Lorraine's name's on here too. Clamp, you tell me. You tell me what the stream wasn't frozen. Tell me, you hear? Let go of me. I don't have to tell you anything. What? Hey, Daniel, calm down. He's gonna sock him in the face.
I love Daniels. Daniels is the coolest.
Damn! Get out of here. Oh, he wants to punch him. Dude, fuck Clamp, this asshole. Sorry to just
He should get sucker punched right now. But you gotta be civil.
But we do have to officially warn you of the evacuation. Please remember that.
Every canon name of every Megami Tensei protagonist. 55-minute video.
Officer Brea, do you enjoy having that a barbarian for a partner? Look, asshole. Fuck you. No, thank you. Bye. It's too late now. It's too late to do anything now. Oh yeah, he's like a simp for Eve, isn't he? Like he just like believes Eve is like the ultimate life form. AKA he's like the... What's the word? He's like the Hojo of this game, in a way.
Yeah, pretty much. He's very Hojo.
Yeah, I fully believe they got like the F7 devs to make this because Eve is basically just Genova, but way more horrifying. Eve is meant to be like the Cloud Strife with the hidden past. Daniels is the Barrett. Maeda is the fucking Cat Seed.
Yeah, I guess Ketchi is.
Hit my finger on my fan.
Similar. I was gonna say Sid, but yeah, Ketchi is probably a better analogy.
Oh! Ow! Ow! Ah!
Unrelated, but a Furrow. I'm playing Pokemon right now. Is Charge even worth having? It doubles the next electric type attack and it boosts your special defense.
It's good early game, but it's not like worth having mid to late.
Okay, because I'm debating on replacing it with Thunder Wave because it's on my Rotom, and my Rotom has double team already, so double team would
go
just
ahead.
hits, and then Shadow Ball and Electric Ball.
Ow! Hit my finger on my fan.
You'll get a lot more mileage with Thunder Wave than you would Charge.
Also, I could just attack twice.
Damn him one of these days.
If I really need damage.
What was that list? It was an HLA type listing. It's a list to see whether organs would be rejected from transplanted. Why the hell are Ben and Lorraine on the list? There was a list of people with matching HLA types, so... Damn. I'm gonna get him. Going back to the station, getting the... I like how I'm trying to go back to the station before the plot happens, but I unknowingly keep progressing the plot. Like, I keep going to areas thinking I'm good, so explore, but nope. I just miss it, apparently. And I keep going for the plot.
I've had that problem a lot recently.
Like, where it's like you think you're good for, like, exploring, but then it's like, nope, this is a plot area.
Yep.
Yeah. Once you hit day 5, it's like that is your big, okay, now go explore the world and check out all the places you missed day. Because after that point, you're gonna start being railroaded pretty heavily, I'm pretty sure. I think get like one more free roam day.
What the hell happened here?
Before.
Why is it lagging so
Well, that's a
hard?
cheap on.
Like, I was checking my internet on when it was time to stream, and for some weird reason, it's like, nope, it's gonna be shit now. Eve? She's here? I'll go look around. You two stay here. Hell no, I'm not gonna sit around and wait for this thing to kill my family. Daniel? Ah, crap. Wait, Aya. Here, take this. What's this? It's a good luck charm from Japan. Best I can do. A Hamaya. Okay, cool. I also like how the regular normal ending is like you don't know if Eve's in control or not. Or Aya for the normal ending because I got a bit spoiled for it. Thank you. I'll take it. And the only
I
one
guess, but I played Parasite Eve 1 back to back, so it's kind of like, oh, the ending is kind of in the air, but then you play 2 and it's like, no, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go with this ending. So there was no suspense for me. It's just, well, time to load up the next one.
Oh crap. Wait, why is the baton equipped? Why is the baton equipped? Hold on.
Did you run out of pistol ammo and it auto-equipped it, or?
No, it just for some reason my settings didn't stay. Yeah, I just wonder how they're gonna translate this game's system if they ever remake it, because this game's system is very unique. I wonder if the people that have the gun stuff are still alive, so I could do some mods. Getting help. Hang on. Well, he's dead. Usually civilians in these types of games never make it out unscathed. It's a horror game. And as Alan Wake 2 lovingly put it, it's a horror story. The story needs to be dark no matter what. Or the ending needs to be dark no matter what. So that means fuck your happy endings. The fixed camera is really fucking me up because I have no idea how the distance of certain stuff. Ooh. This the office? Wait, it's me! Oh, yeah. This freak of a... Oh, it's auto-playing. Why? Hey, yep. Guess I screwed up, eh? Why didn't you shoot, man? Haven't used the gun since your daughter was shot. Torres, you can't blame guns for that. I suppose you're right. Oh, yes, this dude's very anti-gun. You take good care of this, Wayne. You take
Yeah,
good
the
care of this
anti-gun
place
guy.
now.
Controls the armory.
Torres. No! Well, I guess he's dead now. I know your hands are full, but leave something here and take this instead. What are you leaving? Alright, let's see. M84F. Is the M84F the starting pistol, or am I confusing it?
It might be, but I don't remember.
I don't know why I'm
There's one thing
lagging so
I'm
hard.
not know, and it's all the different minute variants of like the 25, 30 pistols you pick up through the entire game. I know the assault rifles and the SMGs because you get like 2 of those per game. And the single grenade launcher that you would get.
Yeah, I'm just transferring over all the stats.
Yeah, just make one Omega gun. And if you do want to, all the junk that you would pick up off of random enemies, it's going to be hellish for you to grind now because the easiest way to grind out 100 junk is if you're still getting enemy encounters in the police station, it's run outside the hallway, kill enemies until you get 100 junk, or deposit 100 junk in total, and then get your fancy new pistol.
Stop shooting altogether.
Otherwise, you can forget about that.
Check. Oh, yeah, I know you can handle this gun. Take this. and nail that monster for Taurus. What did he give me? Oh, well, there's no point in me having it. It's... Oh, it's a Beretta. Okay. What the?
Oh, I didn't realize the club is also your steal ability.
Yeah.
If you hit things with the club, they drop items. Because I looked up the best ways to find junk, and it's just use your club on the crow enemies in Central Park, because they have a 100% drop rate of junk.
Oh, I think I know a good way to remake this game system in 3D. You want to know a game I think it would actually emulate perfectly? Have you ever heard of System Shock 2?
What kind of question is that? Of course. Are you stupid?
I feel like that would be a good way to translate
You
this
know,
game's
the game that
systems
is
over.
Game has like 25 years for immersive sims.
Yeah.
BioShock is based on System Shock 2. Literally everything, every single immersive sim is either based on Deus Ex or System Shock 2. There is almost no in between. Dishonored's a little out there, but you can consult that up to System Shock combined with Thief.
Oh yeah.
Or System Shock 2 combined with Thief. Yeah, that would probably work.
I'm sorry. Ben's gone.
Also,
Where?
the junk might only be on B+. So, don't worry about junk.
I don't know. She went berserk and Ben went after her. What? Fuck. You think if they ever remake this game, they can go for the Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster route? Where they just translate the polygonal look, but into 3D models? So as to keep that retro aesthetic?
I don't think you need to keep the retro aesthetic.
What the?
I think you just need to keep the fixed camera angles, and I think you need to keep the... Because I love RE2. RE2 Remake is better in every single way. And it keeps the retro aesthetic in the fact that it has the essence of the original Resident Evil 2, even if it looks hyper modern. I think if you just keep the aesthetic of Parasite Eve, with its aesthetic, its gameplay style, still emulating the whole stop and slow down fighting style, take your shots, but RPGify it. Like, keep the camera angles, maybe, but keep the gameplay style the same. You could probably just do, like, more realistic environments and nice 3D models.
Yeah, not only that, Nomura is not going to retire for a while. He says he's working on KH4, but I'm hoping before then they at least keep him for character designs until he retires, because he wants to retire after KH4 or 5. He only has like 2 more games in him apparently.
What was the person that was making video games that said he was going to die while making a video game because he's not going to retire? I forget who that was.
I don't know.
But I think he said, the only way I'm going to retire from making video games is if you find me dead in the studio.
Which, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect it.
Yeah.
Man's dedicated to the craft. Which, speaking of
He
developers,
knows what he likes.
Speaking of developers who would rather die than stop making games, Kojima literally has a list of game ideas on a drive for his employees to use.
He has his own philosopher's legacy.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, you would think because of the resources they give you, this game would be too easy, but it's not a survival horror game at all. It's just a action RPG with horror game elements.
Yeah, that's why I say Parasite Eve 1 is Final Fantasy VIII with the sprinkling of survival horror into it. And Parasite Eve 2 is survival horror with the sprinkling of Final Fantasy VIII in it. Little tiny sprinkling of RPG elements.
Light but tough armor. Critical.
Also the fact that Parasite Eve 2 doesn't have random encounters either.
Oh yeah.
All enemies, they do, but all enemies are set encounters. There's only so much XP in the game. Minus 1 or 2 areas where they infinitely respawn.
Yeah. I forgot where to go. Why is it lagging so hard? You were working fine earlier, like 2 hours ago. Why are you lagging now? Let me through, goddammit. This is gonna be such a blurry stream when I try to edit it, because I'm trying to edit the Parasite Eve 1 stream and it's lagging and it looks horrendous. And that's because OBS does this weird thing where it separates recording and streaming, but for some weird reason, every now and then the recording would look like ass, and I'm like, why? You're recording my screen. Why is it my Wi-Fi affecting you? Like, it does this every now and then. I don't know why. I don't know where to go. It says I gotta go downstairs. But it's not telling me where I should be going.
Yeah, this day is the most confusing. I think this is the one where you just kind of have to run around until events trigger. Because you go to the museum, but you can't go into the museum fully. I think you have to go to the hospital first. But you can't go to the hospital yet because you have to do another thing.
Yeah, it's...
You've already cleaned out the police station. The police station is safe. But there's still the items at the police station that you may or may not have gotten. I don't think you have to go back to Central Park at any point. You can go back there to grind, I guess, for like low-level equipment, but yeah. Also, the junk stuff that I was telling you about, I was lying completely. Apparently, some of the stuff is unique to New Game Plus only, and it isn't 100 junk, it is 300 junk.
Yeah.
So, don't do that unless you spend 4 hours beating crows with a baton, so they drop the junk and then running back to the police station to give him the junk, and then running back to the park to beat them, or beat crows with the police baton, get their junk.
And stock up on ammo, which... Apparently, I was looking up a guide for, like, if I ever do the Chrysler building, which I'm probably not, because I'm probably going to do just one playthrough and that's it. Unless there's, like, a new... Unless miraculously Square announces a remake or something. Because the reason I say
It's-
the reason I say they're likely to do a remake is because, well, I mean, there's an initiative going on around their staff where they're trying to revive their old IPs. For example, they did with Valkyrie Elysium, they did Valkyrie Profile, they're doing it with Romancing Saga, they did it with Trails or with the Mana games. Like, there's an effort at Square right now to try to revive some of their old IPs. They just don't know which ones. Unfortunately, they're all ignoring Parasite Eve because that one requires buying the license again.
Except that it's free now, so they can start any day now on it. And I hope that they don't do what they did with, was it Trials of Mana, where it's like the bottom of the barrel, most bare bones. This might even be worse than the original remaster.
Remake. No, with Trials of Mana, you're thinking of the Secret of Mana remaster. Trials of Mana was a straight up remake where they like essentially rebuilt the game, but the level design is pretty much straight from the original game, where it's like they just pretty much copied and pasted the map into 3D.
No, I'm talking about that one too. I played that one. That game is ass. I didn't like that one at all. It was so boring.
Then there's Visions of Mana, which is apparently amazing.
Yeah, I've played one of the top-down ones where you start in front of a tree on like the SNES or whatever. I don't actually know what console it's for anymore. Maybe PS1. But I played that one. That one was okay. Never beat it. Then I played the 3D remake one because it was on the catalog. And I'm like, I'll give this a try. I played it for what, like 3-4 hours, and I'm like, this shit's boring.
Luckily, they fixed their game with Romancing Saga too, because that game already had a great bones to work with, and they just sort of added quality of life stuff because Romancing Saga 2 was already good, so they just added some stuff to make things slightly easier for like exploring. Man, Eve really caught us off guard. So our men were out. I'm getting help. Hang on. No worries. I'll be alright. You go after Ben. And he's dead. Save progress? Yes. Question, does the Chrysler building give you XP, or do you just gotta hope you just make it through?
Yeah, it gives you XP. But like level 30 is the
hard cap.
Soft level cap, so it's soft because I'm pretty sure you still can get up to level 99, but it goes from needing like 30,000 XP to level up to like 100,000 to then 300,000, and the XP still stays the same.
Yeah,
most of the game.
It essentially requires multiple
beat the
runs.
Game, and I hit level 30, I think, or level 28 to 30 by the time I hit the museum. And that's day 5. And then all the way up to day 7, I got an extra 4 levels. But, the Chrysler building it's not that, I mean, you really have to build for it. It's fun to attempt, kind of hellish to fully complete. It's like, it's doing Bloody Palace. Your first, like, 20 floors, no big deal. Fight the first boss fight a boss every 10 floors. But then you hit, like, floor, like, 70, and it's like, okay, now fight Cerberus, but 2 of them. And it's like, well, now I have to deal with 6 heads. 2 of them are healing, 2 of them are shooting laser beams, and 2 of them are doing AoE attacks.
Yeah, you essentially need to, like I said, that's why I say you need to think about your build in future playthroughs. Because the Chrysler building's probably where a lot of the content's going to be at.
But you get a special additional ending thing that is pretty neat, even if it isn't entirely canon anymore. Because Parasite Eve 2 goes off of, well, the Chrysler building wasn't essential, and it kinda is in the next game, but not really. You don't have to worry about it. And also the is Eve in control, you also don't have to worry about that either. We're just gonna go off of the fact that, and then Aya killed everything, and everything was okay.
Imagine Parasite Eve 3.
And that's the ending.
Imagine Parasite Eve 3, we get like a what-if scenario where because Aya ignored the Chrysler building, she now has to deal with another Eve. You okay? Where's the captain? He went to look for Ben. Oh, hold on, please. And he's dead. Great.
Oh, you didn't do the police station already. I thought you already did the police station. Never mind. I thought the police station was before the evacuation, even. I guess.
Yeah.
So you haven't even fought Cerberus yet. This boss fight is the skill check. Do you know how to play this game of this game?
Yes.
It is a brick wall.
So essentially, I'm just gotta hope to God I'm good at bullet hells, which, good thing I played a shit ton of Undertale. Hey, doggy.
Oh, yeah.
Shiva! I was about to say
The whole
Shiva.
thing with Shiva is Shiva running away from Ben because honestly, this entire police station section is amazing because you get Shiva running away from Ben because spoilers, everything in the police station is turning into a monster. So she's trying to get away from Ben so she doesn't hurt him, and then the captain later fucking tears ass through the building by himself with a bum. I think the plot is that he has a bum leg and a bum arm. That's why he's the captain now instead of actually on the force. Is he's a bit fucked up. It can barely run and shoot.
Okay. Stop! Come back here! Alright, time to chase this doggo and shoot it in the eyes. So this stupid little... Okay. Oh, shit. Hey, brother. You gotta go after Ben. He went upstairs chasing Shiva. Come on, we need to take care of that wound. I'm alright. Just go after Ben. Okay, time to go shoot a dog. Let's go. Hold on.
Time to shoot.
Take it. Got pretty good. Take this. Oh, more ammo. Nice. But yeah, it's such a shame Aya's a forgotten protagonist in gaming nowadays. Because she's so cool.
I feel like it was in something recently, and by recently I mean in the last decade. That wasn't her main game. I think she was a guest in the
Brave
weirdest
Exvius.
thing.
I think she was a guest in Brave Exvius, I think.
I don't remember. All I know is I saw her in something. I was like, why is Aya here? I appreciate it. I love Aya, but also...
Why in this particular thing? Shiva, what's happened to you?
Pole. I
Shiva,
mean, it's
wait.
the same thing as if you get like, DMC2's, what's her name? Lucretia, fucking... The second playable protagonist from DMC2 appears in, like, Tekken 9. And it's like...
You mean the dinosaur god?
No, I'm saying, like, an out-of-nowhere pick, on the same equivalent would be the second, I don't know her name, but the second, protagonist, playable character in DMC2 appearing in Tekken 9 for some god knows why reason.
Oh, you
is
mean
the same thing as
Clive? Yeah, it's his name, Clive.
DMC2?
No,
I'm talking about,
Tekken 8 is Clive for some reason. For some weird reason, Tekken's obsessed with having FF characters into the game. Like 7 had Noctis, 8 has Clive.
Dude, Noctis was everywhere. Noctis is in Assassin's Creed Origins, Nier Automata, obviously, yeah, Tekken.
Yeah,
Noctis got a hell of a lot.
Yeah, they were promoting with 15. It's understandable because they're trying to promote they were promoting the fuck out of 15 because they kind of needed to because the game was weird. And 16, that game needed as much because the fact that it was on PS5 and because PS5 games at the time were still being, you know, not sold as well, unfortunately. So, yeah.
Does not get an Egyptian pyramid in Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah, you get
Why is
Noctis's-
he here?
No, you get Arden. You see Arden. Bahamut comes over, teleports Arden back to 15, leaves the fucking, hey, I'm sorry for Arden fucking up your shit. Here's a really cool sword and shield. Thank you for dealing with my bullshit.
It's the engine blade, which is Noctis's cover art weapon. So that's why I say Noctis was here, because it's the engine blade.
No, it's not
The
the
same
engine
reason
blade.
why you
it's
just
another
fought-
weapon. It's a sword of the father. That one specifically.
I thought it was the engine blade is his like unique weapon.
It's in one of his
That
portraits.
is his not.
But not the engine. That's not on the cover art, unfortunately.
I thought it was the engine blade. Maybe I'm thinking of fine, who knows what. But the engine blade is the one that keeps showing up in separate games. Like the engine blade is the thing you get in Nier Automata.
Ben, get away from her.
It's just
Let go. Shiva's sick. But stop. Don't hurt Shiva. She's a Shiva. Eve's turned her into a monster. Monster? Close your eyes, Ben. Oh, here comes the.
yeah. This is the cutscene I always remember with Shiva turning into Kerberos.
I hate
It
it
is
when
gross.
I hate them. That's my phobia. I hate it when things go inside out. I hate that.
The entire time that you're in this police station, the chief with his bum arm and bum leg, and you're gonna learn pretty soon here, a pistol with no ammo
So that
is
means
going
this-
to be duking it out for straight,
So he was
saving Ben.
So he was duking it out, Condemned style, with a revolver. Damn. Damn it, I'm out. Yeah, man, I want this game series to come back. It's so cool, but it's never gonna come back as Square are pussies!
As you've been sure to remind for fuck knows how many times.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sounding like a broken record at this point, but it's just, it's like if, I don't know how to like compare it. Like, I'm just hoping to God Square, like a Game Awards, just surprisingly announce Parasite Eve 3 or a remake or a remastered duology. And not Third Birthday, because Third Birthday is ass.
Yeah. I know someone who likes Birthday too, which is awful. It's so sad.
Ew. It's like if someone unironically
A tool.
says... It's like if someone unironically said they like Sonic 06. Or like Vanilla 06, especially, not Project 06.
I like Sonic 06, but not in a good way. I think it's just funny to look at, and it's an interesting case study of this is horrific. I'm gonna play this.
Oh, yeah.
But I also
100%.
like playing bad fucking Retribution, and I loved it. That game's awful.
Like, you like awful games to laugh at they're so bad, they're so bad it's good type quality. Whereas there are just some games that are just straight up horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please help me. Step inside and those things will roll over. You'll be safer here. Don't leave this room. Okay. Hey, you're hurt. I think I have enough supplies to treat you just once. Wow, my signal's in the shitter. Alright, is there any materials I can loot in here? Like, I feel like if they were gonna do a remake, they definitely, like, would do the FF or Romantic Saga 2 thing where they just translated level design into a fully 3D environment. And then just have you play the game like that. NYPD locker key. Unfortunately, there's no map, so I can't tell where the locker key is.
It's in the locker room.
Oh, so I gotta go back down?
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of the missable stuff, is it?
There's only it's go to the locker room after you beat it, but I'm pretty sure it's with
You are cutting out really bad.
maybe it's because I have the stream open. And also there's a storm in the area, so my
Oh boy.
Oh, there went Pitt.
Hey Doc.
We lost Pitt.
that may have fixed it. But the locker key is messable, I'm pretty sure. You can go back to the locker room afterwards. I'm pretty sure the locker has... It's either body armor or it's a max healing item, like Medicine 3, where it's like 270 HP.
Well, either way, I'm gonna go get
But
it.
it's either one of those. I'm pretty sure it's a ballistic vest.
I'm gonna
But
go
it
get
could be a healing item.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna go get it either way, so... I think this is the locker room, I think. Yep. A trading card.
Oh, a trading card. You can give that down, or you can take that down to, what's his face? The new person that's going to take care of your guns. He's been wanting a trading card this whole game.
Oh, and if you give it to him, he'll essentially give you a better gun.
I don't remember what he does. I forget. He unlocks something new, but the guy who likes guns wants that trading card. So back down to the bottom floor it is.
But yeah, I think after the stream I can show you a trailer of Parasite Beast, and because it looks really fun, in my opinion. Yeah, I feel like if they were to remake this game and add a dodge button, it would make the game kind of tediously easy. Because the whole point is like playing it like a bullet hell. That's sort of the point. Adding a dodge with like iframes would probably break it.
That's why I think you also need to keep the fixed camera angles. Because if you make it like a third-person shooter, doing a bullet hell, but like it's RE2 remake would feel, I feel, unfun and kind of flaccid maybe, but I don't know.
I think the only way to do like Eve combat is if you looked up, if you ever see, there's a game called Returnal. It's a bullet hell third-person shooter, but sort of toned down like the double jumping and like the wall hopping. They make it like I said, FF7 remake movement, but with the bullet hell of Parasite Eve, where you still got to be running around and shit. Oh, Control is a good example, minus the dodging and the.
Oh, yeah. Did you give him the trading card then, or do you have to give it to him after you?
I think I gotta give it after.
You might have to. Yeah, I'll look up just to be sure, but I know he's been wanting a trading card this whole game. He says it like the very first sentence. He's like, if you ever see a trading card, make sure to give it to me.
Let's hope it's not New Game Plus
I'll
exclusive.
certainly make it worth your.
Because this game has the Resi syndrome. I'm not gonna say it's a problem because it's not really a problem because it's a benefit to Resi, but it does the Resi thing where it's like you want all the cool shit, you need to be doing New Game Plus and stuff.
So here's the thing. Trading cards are New Game Plus, but that's for random drops.
Oh, what the fuck are you? You're the one that got Taurus. Oh, you are ugly as fuck. Oh shit, that healed me. I got auto revives, I forgot.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's a difference between trading cards and rare trading cards. The regular trading card, for some reason, still reading on what it does, because the rare trading cards came out first. Rare trading cards are in New Game Plus. There are 14 of them in the game that you have to find. If you give about 10 of them to Wayne, you get infinite regular tools, and if you do all 14, you get infinite super tools. So there are trading cards that are New Game Plus.
Yeah, that checks out. Jesus Christ! This thing's aggressive.
The regular one.
Ooh. What are you? SG50. Ooh. If I put... Okay, so... It has the same amount of bullets as the M16, but if I put... Getting help. Hang on. I was too late. How could this happen? Bitch, he was getting owned. I don't know what the hell you're supposed to do.
Okay, I think I know what the trading cards do. The basic ones, you can give them to him later, and he will take a gun off of your hands and give it a permanent upgrade. So basically, it's the defense one that you just picked up, but you can trade it into him for things, maybe, I think.
Okay.
But it's just more upgrade material that you give to Wayne, and then Wayne will be like, hey, I'm going to turn this into stuff for you. But it seems to be randomized, because everything I read is from this threshold to this threshold, you have a chance of getting this. And then also, since there's multiple types of trading cards, some in regular game and then some in new game. But I think the first trading card gives you an extra slot on any of your guns for the down below section. So that might be good. Despite the fact that you're probably going to cannibalize that gun anyways. Because...
Stats.
Yeah. Unless you get a super tool, in which case it will carry everything over from the previous gun. And not just one thing.
Yeah, I feel like if they were out of dodge, it would make this combat a bit redundant. Like, if you just give it the RE3 remake treatment with the combat, it doesn't feel like it would be balanced around it.
Almost like how RE3 remake wasn't even balanced around its own combat.
Yeah.
RE3 remake, really cool in the combat department. Really easy because it just gives you witch time. Jill now has witch time.
Which, I get it. Witch time is cool. But, like, I'd rather have it so where, like, with Carlos, where it's like, get a perfect dodge and you can...
JP.
Hey, JP.
Hello.
But, like, yeah. Like, I
Like
would...
what he said.
I know, I saw it, and I'm ignoring it. Yeah, I don't
JP, how could you? Banned.
like. I just don't think that type of combat system would work unless they redesign the levels around it, which is gonna suck because the level design is also important to Parasite Eve, because it does the Chrono Trigger thing where
Yeah.
your explorable environments are also your battlefields. So they basically have to redesign the entire game to work with the new combat system.
Yeah, they did that with RE3 remake where they still kept the tight corridors and crowded streets with debris, but they give you the witch time, and it's like, well, now I can just witch time past every single enemy. There's no point in me having tight corridors that force me to take a bite and push through the enemy, or gun them all down, or very accurately evade. Instead, I can dodge witch time past them and then run. Or, since it's witch time, you pull out your gun during witch time and you have like 3 to 4 can't miss headshots on the enemy. But because it uses the 2 remake thing, each of those shots has a chance to pop their head immediately, so it's kind of like, imagine you're playing RE2 remake, but your first 4 headshots are never going to miss, and they're always 100% accurate and amazing.
What game are you talking about?
3 remake, and how I think it's not good.
Oh yeah.
I have extra hate for 3 remake because 3 original used to be my favorite Resident Evil game until 2 remake came out, and then I'm like, oh my god, my favorite Resident Evil game is gonna get the remake treatment next, and RE2 remake is what I have in mind of what it could be. This is going to be amazing. Cue them cutting 70% of the game and making it bad.
Oh yeah.
And
Uncle
removing
Baker's
everything that I love about it.
Oh, Shiva? It's not Shiva. Shiva's already dead. Please don't let her turn into a monster. Alright, time to kill a giant fuck-off dog. Come on. I'm the one you want.
Boss fight time. I hope you saved recently.
What it is with horror games and having you kill dogs.
Well, it's a police station. This is a police canine.
That's true.
The monsters attacked the police station and started turning
Holy!
the animals that are here into...
Yeah, right now sorry if there's background noise. I'm not on my PC right now. I'm on my phone because it's storming and I don't want to have my laptop plugged in if like the power goes out because that could damage the power supply.
That explains why my internet's lagging, because apparently it's also because there's probably a storm affecting the towers back in town or the city.
Yeah, I also have a storm out here.
Yeah, good old Jersey's having a good old nor'easter, and so that's fun.
Hell yeah, laser beams.
You gotta love laser beams. Stupid as fuck.
The laser beam is their least damaging attack.
Oh god.
Look, man, he's firing his laser, okay?
First off, no dead memes in this
Yeah, 'cause
chat. Second.
It's not dead. Shut up.
Yes,
if
it
it's
is.
dead, I'm 50.
Well, I mean, you're referencing a
Almost.
meme that's
you are
15 years
being a
old.
wizard.
You're 1 year away from turning 60.
Yeah, you're referencing a meme that's 15
Fucking
years
29.
old, dude.
Or
Yeah,
when
you-
after JP, he'll be after soon. He's turning 75 in 2 days.
yeah, it'll be
Jesus
great.
Christ, I
How
still
do
can't
you
believe I'm
ignore
29.
these things?
Anyway.
How do you ignore the...
How do I ignore what things?
Shut up, I'm talking to you. Shut up.
Just get better at the game.
What do you mean? Oh.
Yeah, because Shiva has 4 attacks, a bite, which does like 50 damage, the laser, which only does 30, but it goes back and forth and can hit you twice, the stomp AoE, which I honestly have no clue how to avoid, and healing, because Shiva can heal itself sometimes. You love bosses that can heal itself, right?
Ugh.
Sorry I couldn't be on earlier. My sister had to go to the ER for a thing and I had to babysit, so...
Not anything too worrying, right?
What?
Nothing too worrying.
Not anything too worrying.
No. She has to make sure her pregnancy was okay, which it is. God, being pregnant for a woman must be the most terrifying fucking thing on the planet.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing pretty well. I use barrier, but barrier actually only protects you from one attack for some reason. So it's really good for what you have done. Or maybe it isn't one attack. Maybe it's only 10 seconds. I could be wrong. I know barrier does not last any amount of time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the moment you get hit, you are unable to, like...
Oh, no, that's right. Barrier changes all the damage you would take into your magic damage. So it has as much defense as you have mana.
Ugh. Yeah, I have no clue how to avoid these attacks. What the fuck is this? Difficulty spike.
Yeah, no, it's just do it.
You just gotta get good.
Then you gotta get good at Dante's Inferno on hard
I
mode.
hate
Suck
that
it.
phrase.
To be fair, last time I said that to a person, they fucking platinumed. What game did you platinum?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
When I said get good, I didn't mean do the impossible. And I was only
It
kidding.
isn't impossible.
You just
You
suck.
guys know that the Dark Souls and Bloodborne and all those games are the most, despite platinum shovelware, where it's like 5 trophies to get a platinum. Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring are the highest platinums of anything you could play. Tons of people get those platinums because they're quote-unquote difficult to some. So it's bragging rights. So everyone gets it for bragging rights. Also, the fact that if you platinum the game within the first 2 years, you can send an email to FromSoft, and they will send you a special PlayStation theme to show that you got the platinum trophy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's the one for Bloodborne specifically, which is the one I know, it's Old Yarnum. It's the like brown buildings, kind of dilapidated with the fires out front.
God, what is this, boss?
Your worst
It's
nightmare,
not
she.
good,
Now kill it.
I mean, it's a good boss,
You know,
but
if you keep talking
it's
shit, I'm gonna
difficult.
spoil the entirety of Invincible for you and unfriend you, so you can't do shit about it.
And do what now?
Yeah, Invincible got a season 4 teaser trailer, by the way.
Oh
I mentioned
yeah,
that
it also has
yesterday,
a fighting
and
game
then,
that's coming out.
Yeah, and if you don't shut your fucking trap, I'm gonna spoil the entirety of the series for you. Did you know Invincible fights a dinosaur?
I still want to know about Invincible, no spoilers, because I want to see how they change it from the comic, because they've already changed a decent amount.
Apparently they're adding an arc, and I don't know the details of this arc. Apparently they're adding back in an arc that was actually cut from the comics. So you can go in spoiler free for that.
Did they give a release date for season 4 yet, or was it just a teaser trailer?
I think it's early it's early next year, I'm pretty sure.
Nice. So I really enjoy me some Invincible. It's one of the best action shows just out right now, period.
R.I.P. my glorious king.
Oh yeah, yes.
You will be missed.
Yeah, you're gonna hate.
Do you know Code
later
Lyoko
on,
is getting
too.
remade? I don't think you guys would know about that show since you're 5 years younger than I am.
love Code Lyoko.
Also,
It's what,
also,
French
JP,
Canadian?
because you were pissing me
Yeah.
off a bit, you're gonna
French
hate Robot
Canadian
later
anime
on.
with big ass foreheads.
I'm gonna hate what now?
You're gonna hate Robot later on. So that's a hit for a
probably
spoiler. And he's gonna do something very apprehensible to the point he's gonna become the most hated character in the show.
Oh, definitely.
They also already talk about it when they go to the future episode. You already know what happens.
Yeah, Robot kills
If
Cecil by
you-
splitting his neck.
Well, I wasn't gonna go that far because that's spoilers and kind of shitty to blurt out.
Well,
But
JP pissed me off.
I was
so
more
I'm-
talking about
Also,
the
hold
fact that
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take my leave and go to bed if he's gonna be on an Invincible spoiler binge.
I was just gonna talk about the fact that because Mark already went to the future, you know that Mark leaves, and the world turns to shit,
Oh yeah,
and Immortal is left in control. And
I like that whole arc with Immortal though. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's also why he refers to, I'm going to win this encounter, and why for the foreseeable future he knows he's going to win, because he has won. He went to the future, and he knows he's going to win every single one of his combat encounters.
I do like how immortal like goes back. It's just like a caveman that somehow became immortal, and it's like just can't die. It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, and he was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's one of my favorite like heroes from the previous squad.
I fucking hate him.
I
Be right back.
mid-mortal. And, what was the
And
one they used to
Dupla C
duplicate?
word.
Because it was mid-mortal. Yeah, Dupla world that is used by every Australian. Insert here.
Anyway, I'm actually gonna go to bed because I'm super tired. But I just wanted to pop in. Night, guys.
Good night. But yeah, my tip for fighting Cerberus is delete the bottom middle head first, because I'm pretty sure that's the one that heals, and then the right head, because I'm pretty sure that's the one that does the AoE shockwaves, and just get really good at dodging the lasers, because that one is the easiest one to dodge. The AoEs, no clue how to dodge those. I just tank them and heal and hope I can kill it fast enough, and then obviously get rid of the healing head, because the healing head does like what's it, 120 HP, and you're only per turn, even with crits, you're only doing 90 damage, and that's if you get 3 crits. On normal, you're only doing like 60 damage per turn.
Yeah.
And it can heal twice back to back. So it can heal 120 HP per head. So just focus on one head at a time. Healing first, and then the shockwave one, and then the laser beam one.
Well, the shockwave was doing 0 damage to me because I got the barrier up, so...
Yeah, but barrier eats your magic, which means that you won't be able to use healing magic afterwards. So it's good. You just have to make sure that once barrier's over, you're going to have no MP left to do anything else for a while.
I'm going to have to
So
watch this
it's
cutscene
good
over and over
for-
again.
The last time I played this, I emulated it because I don't have my PS3 anymore hooked up. I played this originally on the PS3, by the way, so I technically don't even have nostalgia for this game because I played it when I was like 12, 13 maybe, when the PS3 had the PlayStation Classics catalog. And you could just buy PS1 games for like $5.99.
Now they cost now they cost $9.99 because of inflation.
Yeah. You could buy PS2 games for $9.99. That's how I also played Persona 4 Original and Persona 3 FES, was through the PlayStation 3.
That checks out.
Holy
But,
shit, Castlevania Path with you.
The last time I played this, I put a save state at the start of this boss fight, and it took me like 3 tries. I don't even know what I was doing. Although I might have been underleveled because I don't really grind in RPGs. Unless
That'll do
I'm
it.
bored as hell.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'll just get better. I'll get good. And then I'll beat the game at like level 60. And it's like, why did you beat Dark Souls at level 60? And it's like, well, I didn't want to grind, so I only use souls from bosses. And if I lost souls, oh well, I guess I'm not leveling up anymore.
I still find it funny that before Pitt left, he thinks Souls games are dumb for not giving you multiple saves. Because remember we told him about
They
that.
all
He's
have
like,
10
why?
save slots. I
No,
don't know
like,
what you're talking about.
no, like, as in, like, you can save your game, and then if you fuck up, you can restart your save. No, like he thinks that's stupid not being able to do that.
Dark Souls 1 is like 4 hours long, if you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
The Dark Souls 1 has 4, 5, 7, 12 bosses that you actually have to kill. All the rest are optional. Because you need Asylum Demon, and if you pick the Thief or the Master Key, you can go straight to Bell Gargoyles, and then you can go straight to Quelaag. Then you can go fight Iron Giants, Ornstein and Smo, Sif, because you need the ring. The 4 Lord Souls, and then the final boss.
Oh,
That's
wait,
all you have to fight. in the
I
entire
need
game.
to. I need to get back on the machine. I need to fight the thing again. I need to fight the big dude again. God damn it! So I can get.
Oh,
the
you also have to
shotgun.
fight Pinwheel. Because you need to fight Pinwheel to get down to.
Speaking of Pinwheel,
Oh,
I
you need
hate
to fight
that guy.
Pinwheel and.
He's. I hate that boss. It's just stupid.
Very easy, but you'll get made fun of if you die on him, despite the fact that he is a glass cannon. So he can actually do a ton of damage to you. If you go in there thinking, oh, he's the easiest boss in the game, he'll probably one-shot you because he does a shit ton of damage. But he has like 1,500 HP. You can kill him in like 6 Zweihander swings. And he staggers easy. But he gives the best helmets in the game. And you have to fight 4 of them at once later. Or you don't have to, I guess. But he turns into a regular enemy, and there's 4 of them in a single room with skeleton babies. But you can run past them and hit Nito.
Because of course.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's right at the end of the game when you fight 4 of them.
Oh, my nose. I'm getting allergies. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna probably need to make a save state because I don't feel like doing all that again.
Yeah, make a save state after the cutscene, and then just keep reloading it.
Yeah, because this is some bullshit. 'Cause it feels so tedious. Because it's like, what do I aim for? What head do I go for? I just keep going for one until I beat it?
Yeah, just keep shooting one head until it dies, because if you don't, it's going to use Meteorama, and you're gonna be reset to nothing. Or you could do what I do, which is make it all the way up to the boss arena, and then backtrack all the way back and make a save state, and then just hit the turbo button.
Oh, what the hell's in here? Oh, these things.
And then just turbo button your way to the boss fight each time as well. That way you can still technically get XP along the way.
Yeah.
But since the level cap is 30, just getting one more level should bump up your damage considerably. And health, and MP, and all that.
Yeah.
You could also grind out for more healing items, since all of these guys drop medicine 2s. You could drop, like, the locker key off, and you can drop off everything you don't need, and just stock up on medicine 2s. And use your mana entirely for barrier and energy shot. But regardless of what you do, you want to hit the bottom head first, because that's the healing one. And then it depends on, do you want to deal with the shockwaves or do you want to deal with the lasers? And then you shoot the left one for lasers and the right one if you want to get rid of the shockwaves.
What's the point of this room? Yeah, if they do remake this and if they do keep the top down, they gotta add an option to be able to run away from fights.
You can run away from fights. I don't remember how.
Oh.
I think if you drop the zoo key, it might just go back to your box, maybe? But I forget.
Well, I'm not risking it. Yeah, because this fight feels like it's going to be a boatload of bullshit.
Like I said, it's a difficulty check. Do you know how to play the game? Have you been upgrading your tools? Now do it. And the fun fact is the next boss after this, a lot more intimidating, a lot easier as well. Unless you do the warehouse. The warehouse, since it's optional, that boss also really difficult.
You said the bottom
But
has
it's
the healing
optional,
head,
so you
right?
can fight it. Yeah, should be. 99% sure the bottom head is healing, the right head is shockwave, and the left head is the laser beam one. But I will Google it just to be sure, to make sure I'm not spreading lies on the internet.
No one likes lies.
Parasite Eve. Oh, I've been calling her Cerberus, but her name is Cerberus. Oh, apparently Shiva is Baker's dog.
Oh, I took care of one of the heads already. Yeah, it's not healing anymore.
Nice. Did you energy shot it, or did you just shoot it regularly?
I kept shooting it till it died.
Fair.
I'm
That
guessing
is the
healing,
easiest way to kill most things.
I guess the healing head. I'm guessing the healing head wasn't healing itself, so that's why I was able to kill it fast. Because it wasn't trying to heal itself. Or it wasn't trying to heal itself, so we just kept healing the heads like the damagers. Or the ones that deal damage.
I can't figure, or couldn't find a thing that tells you what, or tell me what head does what specifically. So I'm just gonna go off my regular knowledge of the right one does shockwaves, the bottom one does healing, and the left one does laser beams.
Oh, like as long as you have mana, it'll basically absorb all damage. So for now, I'm good.
No, that's what I was saying. Is it's gonna keep absorbing MP until your MP runs out. But because it keeps absorbing MP until your MP runs out, you won't be able to do anything else because you'll have no MP. But it is good. Just be aware that it drains your entire mana bar because it stays around until it's gone.
Yeah, that checks out. Although the shockwave's bullshit, because how do you avoid that?
I don't know. That's
we
why I
go.
said I just tank the damage.
Parasite powers have evolved. Confused targeted enemy. M92. There we go. That's a grenade launcher, I'm guessing. or that's something else.
M92 should be a grenade launcher. I think it's because there should be a regular a load in a single bullet, and there should be a rotary one.
No, it's a handgun.
Okay. I might also be thinking of Parasite Eve 2, where there's a rotary grenade launcher, and this one is the one where you only get to fire one shot at a time.
Ben, Captain. Aya. Aya. Uncle Baker's hurt. Ben. Daddy. Ben, you okay? Uncle Baker was protecting me. Captain.
With his bare hands, because his gun ran out like half an hour ago.
Remember when Ben was younger? We used to all play at your place. Sir? Oh, cut that out. Baker's fine, like the old times. Shiva.
I'll also be going now. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat food.
Okay. Go eat food. Go
Oh,
obtain sustenance. Aya, whoever did this to Shiva, you'll get him, right? Yeah. Yeah, I will. God, the writing in this game is so good. It's so human. Day 4, Conception.
So good, ignoring all of the scientific bullcrap.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like, other than the scientific bullshit, which is very much just the Baki syndrome, where the author or the writer is clearly talking out of their ass for, like, to explain the plot. Yeah, there isn't really... this plot's really good. It just does the Baki thing, where it over-explains shit to the degree where it feels like it's gaslighting you, but which it is. But it's in an entertaining sort of way, which... Damn, day four took like 2.5 hours. Whereas the first stream took 3, but that's because I was like focused on the story in 3 before we got on tangents. Oh no, wait, not 60. Let's see. I'm more than halfway through the game at this point. And considering it might be as long, I'm probably gonna end the stream early, considering the next chapter might be as long. So yeah.
How do you get off the hook when you enter Lady Demetress's castle?
You gotta look at your hands, and then Ethan will take them off. Well, alright, I think I might just end the stream early, because next chapter might take nearly as long.